It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. What's up with y'all, man? You know, uh, man, last night was a good ass game. I don't know if y'all seen that game with Germany and the USA. It was out there hoping. Yo, Anthony Edwards is nice, but Cal Bridges hit a clutch three. It was exciting basketball to say the least. We could get into some of the highlights early. But yeah, man, I wanted to talk to y'all. Yesterday, I went to the event the Nets had, and I didn't see the rookies, but I definitely got to see, which I did want to see. I wanted to see the rookies. I got there kind of late, and they had already went inside. But I did meet Albert King. I met. What up, Andre? Early to it. What's good with you, bro? I throw the link in the chat. I didn't even know you'd be up. I mean, not up, but I ain't know I would see you. Um, but yeah, man. Yesterday I met Albert King. We'll get into him. Pause. We'll get into who he is. He used to play for the Nets. That's Bernard King's brother, and he was nice, man. He's a legend, and especially in New York City. You know what I'm saying? You know, we could get more into the specifics of who he is, and then we could get into these USA highlights. But he was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Dap me up. I'm a legendary fan. I'm meeting legendary players, so I'm a legendary fan. Just so you know, who he is, uh, Albert King. He played the 9 NBA seasons for 4 teams. He played for the Nets, the 76ers. I'm gonna put so you gotta come up, Andre. He played for the 76ers too. San Antonio Spurs and the Washington Bullets. King's best years as a professional came during his playing days with the Nets from 1981 and 1987. During the 1982-83 season, salute, Sixers are frauds. Y'all funny as hell, man. Um, I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. This shit should be interesting because you got Andre 76, who's a 76er fan, and you got salute Sixers are frauds right there. And my guy P Hood, he always dope. He always cool. You know what I mean, shout to him. He always got dope, good content. Um, yeah, man. But Albert King, he was a hooper, man. He was a hooper. He during the 82-83 season, he appeared in 79 games and averaged 17 points per game and 3.7 assists per game. In his NBA career, he played in 534 games and scored a total of 6,470 points. You know, they when you in comparison to his brother, you might shy away to say they did the same thing. His brother might have, played more hoop than he did, ball more than he did, but he definitely was a great basketball player. They say at the end of the 1988-89 season, he was signed by Olimpia Milano of the Italian Basketball League to replace Billy Martin. In Milan, he played the last 2 seasons of his regular season and the following 12 of the postseason, alongside some very experienced players such as Bob McAdoo, Mike D'Antoni, and Dino Meneghin. He gave an essential contribution for winning the title in a very contested last game of the finals, scoring a season high 22 points. Okay, he scored a season high in the final game. Nice. Um, yeah. During the second half, of the 1989-90 season, King played for Hapoel of the Israeli Basketball League. In just 11 games, he scored an average of 22.8 points per game, a 23-point game against Israeli powerhouse Maccabi Tel Aviv. The team finished the season in 7th place and King left. Okay. So that's who I met yesterday, That's who I met yesterday. And yeah, man, he go hoop. He go hoop. We could get into his stats and what he did with the Nets specifically. But he could hoop, man. He could definitely hoop. Uh Andre 76 in the building. What up, what up?
What up, bro? It's his brother
What's
Bernard
good?
King.
Yeah, that's his bro. They brothers.
Oh, cause Bernard King was a bucket.
Word.
He was for the next. He was a bucket.
Yeah, hell yeah. Bernard King is different. You know how that go with brothers.
Right. But how'd you meet him though? Man, come. Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yo, my bad. Yo, can you hear
Wait,
me?
yeah, I thought my internet was tripping.
Nah, that was my shit. My battery. I didn't even know my battery needed to charge. That's my fault. Shout out
Oh
to
no,
Andre for
it's
holding
all
it down
good.
for the time you did, though.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said shout out to you for not leaving.
Oh yeah, yeah, because I thought my internet was tripping because I was about to drop out. But yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I'll
yeah,
come back
I
to
was saying
it.
like, where did you meet him at? Like, what event was that?
The Nets had something where they was introducing the rookies this season. So they had Funk Flex. Funk Flex. He the biggest DJ in New York, or one
Right.
of the biggest DJs, and he was there. He was you know what I'm saying, just music, free food, you know, like a good vibe. You know what I'm saying, good energy, good positive fan for the fan base. It's like let the rookies meet the fans, and then hopefully the fans could, you know, grow to love the rookies. So it was kind of one of those things, like a meet and greet type of thing. And they did it
Oh,
in front of
gotcha.
the Barclays, and it was free food. You know, shout to Island Pops. There was a vendor out there giving out free, you know, free icicle pops, and Caribbean spot. They was fire. Shout to all of the vendors. I was there giving out free T-shirts. The Brooklyn Nets did it big. They had a basketball hoop in front of the Barclays, letting the kids play. You know what I'm saying? They was out
Uh-huh.
there having fun. You know, it was dope. I got to meet a few people. I told them about the podcast. Told them about KBN, who run a city the podcast. I got to put up some stickers. It was really great, man. I'm glad I went. I seen Michael Allen skiing. He's a Nets fan, one of the better Nets fans that I know. Seen my guy Kaepernick. He a Nets fan, one of the better Nets fans. You know what I'm saying? And he you know what I mean? I chopped it up with him. We was just chilling for a little bit. And then, you know, I was just, you know, I was moving around and shit like that. So, and then I had seen Albert King, and I had slapped him five and shit like, yo, what up, man? It's the second time I'm meeting you. Obviously, you didn't know who the hell I was. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I was just like, yo, you know, this is the second time meeting. He was looked like he was on a phone call and shit. And I was just like, yo, you know, I'm kind of letting him know I'm a big fan Breezy. You know what I mean? It's a lot of music, you know what I'm saying? So he probably didn't hear me, man. But I gotta
Right.
stay consistent if I want to be known out here. If I really want to be a legendary fan, I gotta keep pushing content and you know, just keep going hard.
Facts. But I mean, you're doing a hell of a job, though. I just want to give you your flowers. But at the same time, it's dope that the Brooklyn Nets have events like that. Because I remember the Sixers used to do it, but they don't do it anymore because a lot
Okay.
of people don't show up for it.
Wow, wow. See, that's what I was saying. Now I'm glad you're here because we could have this conversation about Joel Embiid, the process, and Maxi, and talk basketball. You know what I mean? We just talking
Right.
basketball. So I'm saying that to say, okay, we did what we did because we trying to grow the fan base. You know, you got
Hmm.
teams like the 76ers and the Knicks, they kind of like staples in basketball already because they the founding teams of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to the Nets, who came from the ABA, and it's like, we in Brooklyn now. We just got to Brooklyn, so we continue to try to grow the fan base. We in direct competition with the Knicks fan base, and it's not necessarily a competition in the sense like the Knicks fans and the Nets fans, even though we got the whole podcast. But that's the point. Not the point. The point is that the Nets organization knows that they want to generate money. They want to generate some popularity and do it without the superstars. Let's see if we could get a fan base strong like maybe the Knicks, where it don't matter who's on the team, they still out here. And I think I credit that to what we were before KD and Kyrie came here. We had a strong fan base. We was growing then. You know what I'm saying? And KD and Kyrie came here because they seen what we was doing with the call for. I coined it a call for with Harris, Karras, Dinwiddie, and Jared Allen.
D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, and him also.
But Breezy, I think it'd be very difficult to kind of build that franchise without stars, because if you compare it to the Knicks, like the Knicks have had star power. I mean, they had Patrick Ewing, and they won 2 championships in the 70s, Willis Reed, and all those guys. But with the Nets, I think without superstars, it'll be hard. Now, with Mikal Bridges there, y'all can start building a culture, but I don't see it being as big as what the Knicks is in New York. I don't think the Nets can, overtake the Knicks in New York. That's what I mean.
Yeah, no. I think that was never the plan, to overtake what they doing, what they got going. The Nets, we came here, in my opinion, because New York City pretty much is a two-team town. You got the technically, you know what I mean, but not exactly. Like, you got the Jets, you got the Giants. The Jets is New Jersey, so they're not technically New York, but there's a rivalry there. You got
the Bills,
right? You got the Bills, right? Yeah. Exactly. So you got the Bills, you got which is 3 New York teams: the Bills, the Giants, and the Jets, and also you got the Mets, and then you got the Yankees with baseball. You feel me? And then with the basketball, it made sense, making a 2-team town. And then a lot of it is business when it came down to the Nets, because it's hard to access to where the Nets played in New Jersey. But
right.
Let me say this last part. In New York, it's the same as you get off the train and it's right there. That's a whole lot of money being made just because of the access to get there to the Barclays. You know what I'm saying? Right. So the Garden always been successful partly because of the access to it. You could literally take the train to the Garden. So that's we got that same formula. So you know what I'm saying? Now we gonna see. We gonna see what's up.
Yeah. Because I remember when I was a kid, some of my family members are Nets fans, and this was when they was playing in Jersey, and get into that arena. Oh my goodness, that was so tough.
Yeah,
that was so tough.
That's right. They had a slogan. They used to say "Dataway to Piscataway" because the Nets used to play in Piscataway, and then even everywhere, the Meadowlands, everywhere that they played, it was tough to get to. Because Jersey is a lot of cars. You got to drive to most of the places that you get to in Jersey. Facts. But New York, that's where you benefit because the trains could take you everywhere, almost everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, we could get into these highlights though, man. I want to try to see some of these highlights because, the USA team out there hooping. But this was a close one because there was some NBA players on Germany. You had Schroeder. I think you had like Von Wagner, somebody on there.
Right.
It was a tough game.
Was Maxi Kleber playing? Because he's German too.
Oh no. Let me put the audio up. Hold up.
Schroeder to Wagner. Perimeter and left it short. And here comes Hart up the sideline. Halliburton finds Banchero.
How about him? I'd be so impressed with his.
See that dunk?
Nice cut. Bonga on the find. Franz Wagner buries a three. He was on the bench with a foul early.
Yo, it's a dunk
So
that
good
Anthony
without
Edwards dunked on somebody in here.
teaching game, I think, for USA.
That
Yo,
was a
watch,
two,
you
so
gonna
it's
see it. That was a good
28-26.
pass.
Great cut, Van Caro from Reeves.
It sure was. What a read by Reeves as well.
Two at 11 in the first quarter. Wagner weaving in for two.
He is so skilled and getting better. Wide range of tools. Scouting report on him. But you can't leave him alone.
That's not a good idea at all.
Not at all. Individual skill level extraordinary. Look at that duck in. So easy. And what a nice pass.
Wagner to Wagner. How about that?
That sounds like a nice tune to me. Double and a run out ball screen three. Look at the slip causing the switch.
Low for Bonga. He slices the lane and scores.
Here if they want. 5-on-4. Bonga a little late get back.
Reeves
This Germany.
He's tough. Goodness, this kid feeling it. Skid him.
Amazing. Edwards got a look finally. No, but the follow is there.
Portis,
Nicely tipped in by
Yo.
Portis.
Yo.
Yeah, what up? We just watching the highlights with
There it was. It was Schroeder.
United States versus Germany. It was a close
Open
one.
look for three.
Yeah, I was watching.
That's great execution. Great look on that diagonal.
Schroeder
yeah.
got into the lane. Denied by Jackson. The second chance is good.
That would help if you kept Schroeder out of the lane. That wouldn't.
Defensively. Another look for Oates. That's no good. Oh, Franz Wagner just pulling at the ball, and he got it back to himself for two.
Wow.
And once again, a little pin down.
Whoever his name, I think Wagner.
Pull up Schroeder.
You don't,
It's an 8-point lead.
you don't come
Simmons
back
is
and
wild.
cover. That's what's going to happen. You're going to have
Yeah,
got
they
everybody.
out there.
and really no offensive rebounds whatsoever. Nice hesitation.
Schroeder the lob.
Him right there.
And
Him too.
final tune-up
Tice.
before the
And he
World
old.
Cup begins in earnest. Schroeder carving the lane.
Oh, that dribble handoff is decimating the defense. I put a pin down and a dribble handoff.
And fighting. Brunson and Schroeder spun off his hip. Got it down low. Bridges. Nice find.
I think it stopped there.
Bridges hit some
Great
big
teamwork
shots for them.
thus far prior to this first half.
Yeah, he hit that 3-pointer at
That
the
three-pointer,
end.
that three-pointer.
Hell yeah.
For two.
That's something that
Anthony Edwards
Team
ball.
USA within
Triple J
6.
had some
Man,
good
Anthony
offense in
Edwards
this
is on a
game.
He's out there.
different
A nice cover there by Brunson to help on the roll.
Schroeder from the corner.
Wow, and he takes a look at the bench too.
Germany
And
a
Tyrese
9-point.
Halliburton at the end of the game started hitting some good shots too.
Yeah, man, that clutch. I was looking for that clutch because I felt like
He
Mikal
hit,
Bridges.
I think he hit two big threes back to back, or one, and then after that possession, he hit another big step back three. I thought they was gonna lose. I don't know what Anthony Edwards was on he was on Michael Jordan mode yesterday, yo.
Yo, yesterday my coworker, he kept saying, "Yo, Jordan played today."
Bro, he was on Michael Jordan. Yo, he was really.
He kept saying that. I was like,
shot, right? It was this one shot where he
there
had
you go right there. You see that?
Nah, he had to do a pump fake.
No, did you see that dunk right there though?
Yeah, but the jump shot was better from. It was like, yo, it was a clutch shot, bro. He had at least like two people on him. He had to do like a little pump fake to get under them and still make the shot. Yo, it was crazy, bro.
He dice. Yo, he's the go-to guy on the team.
Yeah.
Like when we need a bucket, we go to Anthony. We go to Ant-Man. Like facts. And the fact is that Ant-Man, he's a go-to player and he's a two guard. Bro, like he is a hooper, and at the top on top of that, he could shoot the ball like really well. Like he was knocking the three ball down.
Yeah, but I was surprised how he playing in USA because I watched a lot of games from Ant-Man last year, and it'd be certain moments like that where them shots don't be going down. Man, them shots going down right now, and
hell yeah. Yo, what up, Jay? What's goody?
So Breezy, you think Anthony Edwards is the best player, or you think Mikal Bridges is the best player? on
Anthony
this
Edwards, the
USA team.
best player on that team, bro.
On the team, listen, man. I'ma just say that Anthony Edwards' role is the go-to guy, and they're not going to Mikal Bridges for like, yo, we need a basket.
He got
Anthony
time.
Edwards,
He got Tom Lee. Mikal Bridges got like Tom, like his shots that he make in certain
yeah,
moments. They meant for that moment. Like
yeah,
they'd be down, like what? They'd be down 2, and
yeah,
he'd give them that 3 to go over. But Ant-Man
right,
is the main guy, bro. We can't
right,
even. I'm not
right.
even about to.
Right. Yeah. No, I ain't fitting the cat. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying on the team, our go-to guy on the USA is Ant-Man.
Word.
But I just want to say this while I got the thought in my head, because I don't really want to debate Andre 76 about Mikal Bridges and Ant-Man, man. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. Ant-Man he nice. He's a better scorer than Mikal Bridges. I think Mikal Bridges is a better defender. That's my answer. When it comes down to Cam Thomas, I think that's why we need him to be the number one option for our team. So Mikal
What?
Bridges don't have to be obligated to be the number one guy on offense. Because if Cam Thomas is not the number one guy on offense, who's the number one guy?
Nah, bro. He can't be the number one option on offense, bro.
Then there's got to be who is it then?
It's Mikal, bro. It's
All right,
different.
we need him on both sides of the floor, though. We need him.
You just need a companion to go with somebody else to go with that scoring he could provide.
Hey, yo, he said a companion. Oh Lord.
But I mean, my fault.
teammates, man. Yeah, go ahead, RJ76.
No, I'm saying that if Mikal Bridges got to carry the offensive load, then he's not going to play defense at a level that y'all might want him to.
Why not? He was doing it last year. You might get certain buckets where it don't go your way, but that don't mean he's not going to be a two-way player. Jordan was. You got LeBron was. You got a couple of other people who play on both ends of the field or the court and still can score, bro.
But those are the elite players. So Mikal Bridges hasn't gotten to that level yet.
How long it took Jordan to be or certain players to go into their elite years, bro? They be on the bench
3 years.
3 to 4 years. How long did Mikal been in the league? 4 or 5 years, and he just got his first chance, and he started averaging 26 points a game. So what are you talking about?
He averaged 26 a game.
Yeah, when he came to the Nets, he averaged 26 a game, bro.
Oh, okay, for the Nets, but for the season, I think he was probably at 20.
Bro, he was at 26 points a game.
Yeah, I'm saying for the Nets, but
but that's two different. But you're talking about 2 different roles, bro. He was
bro.
All
I'm saying,
he was
bro,
a
you
role
think he
player.
can give you 26 points and elite defense? I don't see that.
Why can't you,
bro? Because that's too much. That's
So,
too much
Kobe
responsibility.
So hold on, let me ask you this. If Cam Thomas not the number one option, what option should he be on offense?
And he still was doing that, guarding the best player that's on his position or guarding most of the ball handlers. He guarded all of them when he played for the Nets. So I don't get that right there.
Yeah, but I kind of agree with Andre 76 because I seen him get cooked by Trae Young. You know,
you could get cooked, but that doesn't mean you didn't do your job, bro.
But look, that's
a
lot. My thing is, it's a lot to ask of him to play.
Why
both.
is it?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because we have Cam Thomas. When you got Jordan and Pippen on the same team, you can't ask.
And what did Jordan do?
Hold on. Let me finish.
Jordan averaged damn near 30 and still was first all-team defense.
But what I'm saying is, scoring wise, I think Cam Thomas might be a better scorer than Scottie Pippen one day. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, you're bugging out right now.
Scottie Pippen was that much of a scorer. Was he a great two-way player?
He's a great two-way player.
And do you think that Mikal Bridges has the scoring prowl of a Michael Jordan?
He doesn't.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So if you could go 25 to 30 points a game and still play good defense, I don't know how is that asking him too much. When he loves playing defense first, that's how he get his points.
What I'm saying, I feel what you're saying. I'm saying on the offensive side of the ball, I don't think he should be a number one option. I think it should be Cam Thomas because Cam Thomas.
Why would you have Cam
Because of
Thomas
what you
as your
said,
number
what
one
you because
option and he
I'm
don't
saying,
know how to generate
but
offense, like
P
far
Hood,
as help other players?
P Hood, Dame. I'm telling you, I'm saying this because of what you said. You said Anthony Edwards is the one that really held it down, brung us back. And Mikal Bridges, he just hit that timely three. He scored timely baskets. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying Cam Thomas is a good scorer like Anthony Edwards. But what I am saying is Cam Thomas could be the main scorer like Anthony Edwards to alleviate the obligation offensive pressure that Mikal Bridges never had for 82 seasons. When he was the best defender with the Suns, he was behind Booker far as offensive obligation, who's scoring the ball. And being behind Booker, shit, you could exert a lot of energy on defense. You can even cheat. You know
Not
what I
even
mean?
Chris
Do little
Paul was.
steals and shit like that. Know what I mean? Like,
Right.
so that's what I mean. Like he always was in a situation where the defense was his priority. But to make it on both sides and ask him to do that, yeah, we can if we don't got a player like Cam Thomas. I mean, otherwise, why we
No,
got
that's
Cam?
why you bring him off the bench, bro. But why would you put him in the starting lineup and go even smaller? That doesn't even make no sense at all.
What don't make him? What you mean?
Mikel and Cam in the same starting lineup does not even sound good.
That's awesome. You know
I don't
why?
think so because he don't play he don't play no defense. And you saying that you put Cam in, right? And just because he can score, Mikel doesn't have to play as much defense because Cam can score. No, that doesn't make sense.
No, I
You're
didn't
gonna
say
need
Cam. I didn't
you're
say.
gonna
I didn't say.
need Cam to guard the best two, either the 2 or 3, and he can't do it. So how can you say that?
No, I don't need Cam to guard the best 2 or 3.
That's a
But all right. So my thing is there's two things. One, I got Mikal Bridges as the small forward. Let me just say that. Let me get that right out the way. I got him as the small forward, not the 2 guard. I got the lineup: Cam Johnson at the 4, Mikal Bridges at the 3, Nick Claxton at the 5. You could put, in my opinion, for what we got right now, not knowing if Ben Simmons is going to play, I got Cam Thomas at the 2 or the 1. Now,
never put
I
him
will
at the 1.
put him at the 2 on the scoring side, offensive, but defensively, I want him to guard the point. That's an easy assignment. I
Okay.
ain't using him with that.
You want
You
him
know
to
what I'm saying?
guard Darius Garland. You want him to guard Jalen Brunson. You want him to guard who else? Alex Crusoe. These are players that all be kicking his ass, bro. And I watched it. Like, I don't know, bro. That's a
I
suspect.
don't know, man. I ain't never seen Jalen Brunson kick Cam Thomas' ass, man.
Bro, he was kicking it. He gave us 40, bro.
Are you talking about game
He gave
4?
us 42 games. The other
I
one,
don't think Cam Thomas got no minutes that game.
yeah, he did, bro. He had 15 points, bro.
Okay.
He had 15 points. Who else? Mikel scored 22 and Cam Johnson had 33. He had 40.
I remember that game, matter of fact, yeah.
And the other game before that, he had 39. But all I'm saying is, bro, our best option, if you got Ben Simmons healthy, you got to go with Ben Simmons, Mikel. You could probably throw in, I don't know.
Why Mikel at the 2 and not the 3? I want to have that conversation.
I think Mikel has better matchup. You could put him at both though. And Nets switch on defensive lot. So I don't know.
But what about the 3 where he could play the wing? He could be in the corner here in the easiest 3. He led the league in that 3 corner, that corner
both
3.
sides, but he plays both. He's been playing both.
I don't know. Like right there at that elbow, I want Cam Thomas to create right there. Do your thing, young man. Young man.
But
Do
you
your
also
thing,
got to
man.
let Cam Johnson be who he is. He's our best spot up shooter.
Yeah, that's why you could put him in
That's what I'm saying.
the paint or to the 3. Like he's actually dangerous for.
I'm not saying that Cam can't.
Oh, I mean,
What
for
you're saying, but Cam
really.
Cam reminds me of a Jordan Clarkson, bro. He could come in, give you a spark, but you let him do too much, he might cost you in the end of the game, bro.
I see the mid 2 game with us as a rookie. I see them come up big. I see them win without KD and Kyrie.
Yeah, certain games, bro. Like in certain games, he's still young.
You know, I'm just saying, man. I
I
seen
don't
him
know.
hoop
I don't
it.
know if he's good to be a starter yet, bro. I know he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if he's good enough to be a starter yet. That's just my opinion. Like you
Nah, that's what
said,
I'm
that's
saying.
just
So
my
you got
opinion.
Ben Simmons starting.
Yeah, I got Ben. Like I seen that lineup. I like Ben Simmons, Dinwiddie, Mikal, Cam Johnson, and Nick Claxton. That's a big lineup, bro. I like
Hmm.
that. And then behind them, you got Darren Finney Smith. You could go with Lonnie Walker at the two. At your three, you could go with DS. No, you don't need him. That who else we got over there?
I think he gonna get some play. Dennis
Nah,
Smith.
but of course though, he's gonna
Yeah, he
be
gonna
our
get some
main
minutes.
backup for our center and our power forward because we still gonna play little.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the two.
Yeah, I
Starting
think
at the
Spencer
two.
Dinwiddie plays best at the two though. He got when he went over to Dallas. No, Dallas he had to play at the two with Luca. When he was at the Wizards, he had to play at the two. Hit a few buzzer beaters over there. So,
Yeah, yeah. Yo, look, man. Listen, all right. Let me ask you this.
but I still think Cam should be the first nigga off the bench, bro. That's not. I'm not giving up on him. I just think he
Okay.
the spark. He
Yeah,
the
no,
X factor. You need him to come off the bench and score points with the other unit.
right. Because all right, because that's the truth. Where's our offense come from when you think about the lineups? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if you telling me you can't get no, if you got Cam Johnson averaging what
20.
he already averaged 15.
I got him averaging 20.
He already averaged 15 um with with Phoenix. Coming to us, he brung his point percentage up in the playoff to 18 plus a game. So if you could get him to 20 and Cam be 26 a game and Nick Claxton at least 15, 16 points a game, you got a good team, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we got a lot of double digit
But
scoring.
our points gonna come from defense still. I'm telling you, we are a defensive team, bro. Like you
Yeah.
said.
Stifling.
And
Stifling
when you
defense.
got four players in the top 25 of defense, it's gonna be a scrappy team, bro.
Yeah, hold on. I want to ask Andre 76. Yo, you still there?
Yeah, I'm sure.
So hold on. What's going on with Joel Embiid, man? You think he should stay or you think he should go?
He need to get out of there.
Oh, me personally, I think he should stay.
He
I
should
mean,
get out of there, bro.
I never seen a reigning MVP get traded. So people throwing that out there, I don't see that happening now.
LeBron,
That's a good point.
Yeah, but I mean, the Sixers front office has been in shambles for the past few months. I mean,
nigga, for
they
the past 10 years. He's talking about.
bro, come on, don't make me start on the Nets. But
Bro, I already know. I accept what my organization done did, bro. But people like the 76, y'all organization, y'all in the same boat. Y'all ain't been past the second round. Y'all all stars either always getting injured or there's always some shit. Y'all trade away players and they end up better when they leave y'all. Like Fultz. Now y'all about to lose James Harden. Y'all was talking about Tobias Harris getting traded. It's a lot of suspect. It's a lot of shit over there that's going on, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like,
That sounds like I got 76
come on, the
problems.
last 10 years, they had three to four top draft picks, and Embiid is the best one out of all of them. The rest, y'all gave up on them, just like the Knicks and the Nets. Nets just trade they shit for better stars that don't play.
Yo, but I think that's why the front office not doing nothing hasty this off season was a win for the Nets. Slow it down. They
There
got their
wasn't nobody
rookies.
really out there either.
Yeah, but that's the point. There's no reason for us to be hasty. There's no reason for us to jump out the window and do some crazy shit.
But I
Like,
think all the teams. I think the Knicks out of nowhere, the Philly just got hit out of nowhere, man. Because you got MB unfollowing the organization and all that.
ouch.
Like,
he trolling? Is he just trolling?
like,
Yeah, he just trolling.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. We gonna see, because niggas don't troll like that.
You see what
Niggas
happened?
don't
They put
troll
Tyler
like
Hero in trade talks. He unfollowed the Heat. Even he ain't gonna be there no more soon. You feel me? Like, it's just the NBA is wicked right now, man.
Yo, I think that the way that the trajectory of the NBA, the Eastern Conference, you gotta, all of the teams that are supposed to be strong, you would think they was gonna build on what they got and go forward. They didn't do that.
Yo, I
Celtics,
don't think the East
hold on.
only
Look.
team.
Hold on. Look. But this is what I'm saying. I'm talking about the Celtics. Like the Celtics, I don't think they got a stronghold in the Eastern Conference going into
Nah,
next
look at what
season.
they just said. Porzingis. A
With his
month
foot.
after the trade, he talking about he got some type of
Yeah,
ligament
he
tear
got plantar
inside his
fasciitis.
whatever that shit is. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like,
Yeah, but no, but I think, but without the fans' knowledge, they just make it the trade work, and then they let the doctors figure it out. Because it's what they want to do for real. Like,
but
I
you know
mean,
you got to deal with another injury prone player, and you just trade your best defensive
but
player.
no, but what I'm saying is they traded the biggest voice in the locker room. So
Yeah,
my thing
and your
is,
best defensive
I
player.
don't think Missoula holds the same weight as Ime far as having a big voice in the locker room. You feel what I mean? I don't think he has the players the same way Ime had the players.
Facts.
I think Jaylen Brown got that contract. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? And then when it's time to play Marcus Smart, I don't think they was going to pay him. So they, you know what I mean? They
Yo, I
traded him.
forgot an
But
Iceman.
I
I
don't know. That
forgot
shit might bite
about
them in the ass. I just don't see him
Cam
one of the
Thomas,
better
Walker,
teams. They gonna
and
feel
Rodney
it.
Walker. Well, no, Royce O'Neal. I forgot we still have Royce O'Neal. Word up.
Yeah, we got Royce. Royce, the right choice, man. Rolls Royce.
Royce hit a lot of big shots for us last year.
Yeah, he had like 2 game winners. KD missed a
And not
shot.
even
He
that,
got,
like timely possessions where
mm-hmm.
we needed a three and he got us a three or so here and there. Like he's a good player. That's why they kept saying like we ain't giving him up unless y'all give us a first round pick.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. He a good player, but what I'm saying is now that going into the next season, we don't need him to take 8, 9 3-pointers. We taking modest 3, 4 3-pointers.
We need him to take all
And we
those because you
good.
never know when that one gonna go.
Nah, we got a different team now. He ain't got to be the guy being on heavy on offense. He's not a heavy offense guy.
But
We
he
get
always been a
it.
heavy. He always been that 3-point shooter that linger around in the corner or by the wing somewhere. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but I
what he is.
want a game. I could take a good 4 3-pointers from Royce if that's if he hot. If he
Yeah,
he got, and I'm saying like he got to be 3 for 5 or 4 for
but you
6.
gotta look at
He
it,
ain't gonna
bro.
be
We ain't
taking.
got
He
too
ain't
much
gonna never
shooters
be
this
no
year,
1
bro.
for 10. Yo, as a coach, you ain't telling Royce O'Neal, listen, you gonna shoot these threes until you make it. Nah, hell no. If he's hot and again, I seen the coach do that. I seen it with Joe Harris. I seen Jack Vaughn do it with Joe Harris. Joe Harris, I think it was first the Philly game. Joe Harris was hot. He was hitting like mad threes in the second quarter. He kept us in the game, and then he got cold. He took him out the game. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know when to play him, know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yeah, he should have never took him out the game. He probably would have made another one.
I don't know, man. I know that the Knicks played the Celtics the first game. What up, Kev?
Yo, what up, y'all? What's up?
The Knicks played the Celtics first game 1.
Yeah, game 1 of the season, yo.
Who that? Kev?
Yeah, that's
What
Kev.
up, Kev? What up, Kev?
Who that?
So greasy.
Oh, what up, D? What's
What
good? What up? What's goody? Yeah, I was hearing the little debate about teams giving up on draft picks, and then I heard Greasy say just like the Knicks, right?
Nah,
What? I said,
switched
give
it.
it.
I switched it. I did have a lot of first
No,
rounders that
I
y'all
know,
gave up.
I know we did. I know we did. But I was gonna say, y'all gave
You
up
heard
on.
what I said too about us, though, right? We traded all
Nah, I
ours.
didn't hear that part. I didn't
I
hear
said,
that part. I
I
missed
said, but
that.
I said we traded ours and gave in on stars that never played too. So I ain't just come at your team.
Okay. I didn't hear that part. I must have missed that one. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. What are we talking about here? I was like, hold up. Maybe I just tuned in, so I probably missed that part a while ago.
Yeah, I was just giving an example, bro.
Yeah, yo, they are funny as hell. Yo,
Yeah,
I know that draft picks is important, man. And
Now I don't see like the way the Nets going. I don't see them the Nets or the Knicks unless like the Knicks go after Embiid. I don't see no team that got all them draft picks now trading too many of their picks because they gonna become too valuable while all these players getting old, leaving the league.
mhm.
We gonna need them picks. I don't
But
think
my
the
thing
Nets will
I
do
is
it.
agree.
my thing is you how important are you gonna make the players that you draft? Like, respectfully,
You
when we
got
got
to
when
look if you
Cal,
look at it. If
right?
you look at the Nets right now, right, the
Yeah,
reason why we went and got them two young players,
yeah,
um, and what you got, Jalen Wilson, and you got Derek Whitehead and
yeah,
Ivory. I think
and
Clown. What was his name?
yeah,
Clowney.
Noah Clowney.
I think he was a reach. You feel me? Because his height and his wingspan. You feel like,
Yeah, I
but
think they're gonna put him in the G League, let him
I
grow.
think you build that because now you're getting young players where now they want to be there, and you
Mm.
got Jalen Wilson. I think he's gonna be a good player, and you got
Yeah, I
Derek.
think that kid is gonna be good.
I think Derek Whitehead. You got to see what he can do. Like if you got a
Yeah,
player that was ranked number 1 coming out of high school, and then he
yeah,
messed his leg up, and he
hmm
played on that in college.
hmm
You gotta risk it. Like it's some teams
hmm
that risk it. Like and the Nets
hmm
been doing that for years with
Talk
Karis
about it.
LeVert
Hmm
and other players. They risked it. But
Yeah,
the thing they did was they traded away their youth.
hmm yeah, yeah. Now you talking heavy, man. Talk your shit.
They
Talk your
traded
shit.
away their youth. You let go Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, all the players that all you needed was that star to just put right there, and you would have had the championship.
See, and that's the thing. In your opinion, how many players should a coach play in a roster rotation? You
I
know what I'm
would
saying?
say 10. I would say 10 to 11.
Right. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think
Okay.
I don't the shit Jack Baum was doing last year when sometimes he was just playing like four like sometimes I thought he was playing four niggas out there, bro. He was like,
Yeah, you
he
funny.
was going to the same people all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I said the same thing with Coach Tommy T. I think Coach Tommy T. got to open up his rotation more
But
and
not even
play.
that. At least y'all had some big players over there. The Jock Vaughn was playing all the little players, bro, at the wrong moments. He was just like it was just like, bro, why is Patty Mills guarding Jason Tatum? You feel me? Like what are
Yeah,
you doing?
Yo, you know what I wanted to talk to y'all about? I wanted to talk to y'all about the age of a player getting traded. Because you invest in a lot and in one career if you play for one team and then at the tail end it's like, oh, it didn't go well. I'm ready to leave. It just looks bad, you know. So the whole Joel Embiid leaving, it just I don't like the way it sounds.
I don't think he
So,
leave though.
like like for instance, and then sometimes I remember me and Kev, we was going back and forth on KVN. I was watching the episode last night. Shout out to KVN who run the City the podcast. It come on like 11 o'clock on Saturdays. We going back and forth about what a rivalry is. And when I looked at the definition, is saying for superiority in the same field. And you think about certain quote unquote narratives, and you can see where rivalries can start. Now, when KG and when Ray Allen went from Boston to Miami, you can understand why that's a rivalry, right? That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can see. Remember? Do y'all remember the stir up when Rodman went to Chicago because of the rivalry between Chicago and Detroit? Do y'all remember that?
I was born in
I think I
'94.
remember that.
I
Yeah, I
was
think I
born in
remember that.
'94. I was born in '94.
Yeah, yo,
I wasn't old enough for that.
yeah, nah. Well, again, certain players, when they went to a team, they shook the scene. Like that
Yeah,
shit
fact.
shook the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Shout to oh, I got a Rashad. He remember Amar Rashad. You know what I'm saying? I grew up watching him. Some commentating shit. And when Rodman got traded, that shit was different. When he went to Chicago, they was like ultimately the favorites to win it. You know what I mean? So I'm saying that to say, in those contracts, the years that they went, the age that they were still valuable players. You know what I'm saying? So again, you want to be a valuable piece to the team that you go to. You know what I mean? Depending on your age, and some players do it right, some players don't. The Nets missed. They was I seen a trade. They said one of the most perfect trades the Nets ever did because both teams won was the Jason Kidd Marbury trade. How y'all feel about the Jason Kidd Marbury trade? Did the Nets and the Suns win with that trade?
Well, I think the
Yeah,
Nets won.
the
I think
Nets
the Nets
won.
won the trade,
The
not the Suns. The Suns wound up getting rid of Marbury.
Nets definitely won that trade.
The Nets definitely won that trade because then y'all went to back
Then
to
we
back
got Vince
finals
after
with
that.
Kate. Y'all went to back finals with Jason Kidd.
Right.
So y'all definitely won that trade. I wouldn't say Phoenix so much because I think after a few seasons they traded Marbury. I think they traded him to the Knicks.
And then word, I was about to say, then that nigga probably.
Yo,
I think they traded him to the Knicks.
yeah, yo,
Yep.
yo. I'm gonna give it y'all, man. I got dad duty.
All right, man. Be
All
easy.
right, yo, man. Have a good day, y'all,
All right.
and
Y'all be easy.
peace and love, bro.
All right.
All right.